Every time Martin comes over, he always tells me to get the stuff ready, but I never do. But today, I did it just for him, and let's see how he responds. If he comes in and says, "Oh, nice, you got everything ready," then would you agree that we should do this more often? Right? Have everything ready. But if he doesn't, I'm gonna say, "You ungrateful bastard." I have all the proper tools, like a jack and a jack stand and the mat to get everything ready. Would you agree?
I would agree.
And I have the static mobile that has all the tools. Would you agree?
Yes, I would agree.
I have everything ready for you.
Nice. Nice.
You ungrateful bastard.
I'm waiting for something.
What, you want the dick?
I'm waiting for something. What do I get for having all this ready for you?
High five.
No? What do I get? Come on. Come on.
My knee's killing me.
This is a
I'm
test.
doing all the work.
Say it.
You're welcome. So what's up, guys? Welcome back to Static Works. Today we have something a little special for the Veloster.
So we got the race suspension package from Pierce Motorsport. It includes this strut bar here and then
A 2-point connection, another 4-point connection, and we were supposed to have a rear torsion connection, but it never came in, and I got tired of hanging on to the parts. So we're gonna do that on the follow-up video, which will be, I guess, a review and like an actual test drive, see if it makes a difference, and that'll be in the next video.
dang.
So we're gonna start with the strut first because it's the easiest. It's just those 3 bolts there above the first coilover, and these 3 bolts over here, and that's pretty much it. First issue was we had to jack up the car on both ends for it to fit. Now that we have it on, we're just gonna bolt up all the nuts, and we'll show you what it looks like after.
In order to get the socket into the hole here to tighten down the bolt, we have to push in these little pins here to be able to pull them out, and then that'll allow us to pull this plastic up a little bit so we can actually fit it in the hole here.
The first bolts are going to be this one, and on the other side it's the same bolts that I had to remove from my rigid collars that we had installed earlier, as you can see right up here. Like here, there's 2 little bolts that attach to this side, and after we're done with these, we'll take these off.
So this one here is obviously going to go into there. He is keeping the rigid collar that he installed about, say, 3 months ago. This is where it's gonna sit. Marian's kind of skeptical on the lowest part of the car, which is gonna be where the X connects, and that's gonna be pretty much about an inch lower than the rest of the car. But since his car is pretty, I mean, it's not that low, so it should be pretty good.
I might even raise the front a little bit.
Looking at the front wheels, you can see there is gonna be a bolt right here. This is where you're going to connect this. It's sort of like a strut bar, but it's gonna be for under the car. I don't know the proper term for it. You know?
I guess you call it lower strut.
Lower strut.
Because they used to have a 6-point connection, but they changed it.
We're going to call it a lower strut.
Yeah, it'll work.
So
I like it.
we're gonna break this one off, and then we're gonna break the other side because, you know, Bruce is so strong. And then Martin is gonna take it for a drive. This is the bolt that we need to remove, and I'm gonna take it off as quickly as possible so there's no chance of it moving. And then you line up the actual lower strut bar with it, and then you would be tightening it with a, I believe it's a 17 millimeter. Martin is tightening everything right now, and then we're finally done.
No, it doesn't fit that.
But
That's 19.
this is how the front top strut bar looks. I am planning on getting one for mine, but it's gonna be different. It's gonna be from ECS, and it's gonna be, I believe, separate on each side where it connects to the actual strut. It's gonna be just have this metal plate, and then it just sits on top.
We're on a close track again. into it.
Ow. That was good.
It actually handled a lot better than the first turn. As you guys can tell, it seemed like it did pretty good. Eventually, Danny and I, are you gonna go in your car too?
Yeah.
So we're both gonna go probably hit the, not crazy canyons, but something pretty decent around where I live.
Something with good turns, at least.
Yeah, and we'll actually test it out there and we'll give a better review and we'll probably have some GoPro action. And I think that's it for the video.
Yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed it. It wasn't that long, I should say, but it was another good piece for all the Veloster bros. So on that note, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, share, and we'll see you guys on the next one.